might have just hijacked my audio though. Let's see, playback devices. We still want the. Would it be better to have him coming out of the? You know, I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
Is that too loud for you? The way it is?
It's a little loud, but I can adjust it.
Because I can still kind of hear it back there, yeah?
It's going to make the chat less lower volume too. But yeah, it's pretty damn loud.
Okay, yeah, turn that down then. We'll get this figured out. So we'll say... Can I even have it output to two things at once? It's like they're listening to me, man. Nice. Alright, can you hear it through yours at all? How about now? How about now? Nope. Screw it. We're just gonna do it live. Here's what we'll do. Playback devices. Which one's the good one? It's the Asus. Probably this. Yeah. Then I will put my microphone. Actually, my mic's relatively quiet. Probably won't be able to hear it. Close down the sound menu, push the schedule off to this side, push XSplit over to this side, close. Back to scene 7 here. And we are just going to close this little window. We'll change this to the appropriate picture. Move the live split just a tiny little bit. There, we got the Twitch chat. Thank you for the good luck, Silo Simon and Tylox. Nah, hopefully next marathon your freaking Discord will actually work. That seemed to be the problem. Oh, Lift's here. Lift is definitely gonna recognize this run. 'Cause last time I did this 100% run, we were still living together. Back in Texas.
Did you meet all your exes in Texas?
Nah, I met most of them in North Carolina. Not a good place to have exes, honestly. You know, I just can't seem to get away from people who play Final Fantasy XIV. What the hell? Why does Steam keep coming out with lewd games? It's time to stop. Seasons after fall. Press the play button. And it's got to launch. And let me just pull up my notes because although I've practiced a little more recently, it has still been a while.
Since I said I'm sorry.
Alright, you can hear it, I can hear it. Most importantly, you can't hear it through my mic. But the other thing I forgot to do was, if we Alt-Tab out of here real quick, wow, getting some strange stuff. Add, see, devices for audio. And we're going to add in this Cruiser P3200. Right-click on it, audio output to the stream only. And that thing is turned all the way up. Yours is probably a little louder than mine, so we'll put it at like mid-volume. Alright, start talking into it and we'll see what chat has to say.
What?
Into your microphone. They should be able
Oh,
to hear
okay,
you now.
okay. Yeah, well, I don't know if I have too much to say. I'm Strawberry's neighbor.
He goes by many names.
Coworker, friend, and
Occasional supplier of food.
occasional supplier of food, yeah.
Alright, now here's the real question. This game has multiple language options, including English, French, German, Spanish, and Italian. And the voice is also available in English, French, and German. I prefer it in English because that's the language I speak. However, the game was originally designed and produced in French. So, it's good in all three languages for the voice and all the written languages as well. It's a very artsy game. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and going to press start game. We're going to get to an empty slot. And let's see, Alt-Tab out just to make sure I've got this highlighted. Zoom a little bit out on my notes. And we're good to go. So hopefully this works in 3, 2, 1, and start. Alright, so little known fact, you can actually skip this first cutscene. It is literally the only skippable cutscene in the entire game. And I just realized what a mistake I've made because you can't actually see the game. I'm also echoing.
Yep.
We're gonna stop this right now. I'm echoing pretty bad apparently. Yeah, it's hard. It's really, really hard to do two mics in the same room. All right. Continue saying words. See if we made it any better at all. It's a matter of sensitivity.
Yeah. I know almost nothing about this game. Spend most of my time playing Final Fantasy 14 with a bunch of baddies that don't get much done. I'm in a raid static, but we don't really raid at all.
You know, it sounds an awful lot like Lith, honestly.
We could be raiding, we just don't.
I mean, you probably know this guy. You remember the dude who used to always wear the Pikachu hoodie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's this boy.
Okay.
We roomed together in Texas.
Yeah.
Wow, I almost choked to death on water. So how's the audio, ladies and gents of the chat? As we have been streaming for almost 15 and a half hours now.
It's not so bad.
Nope.
If you close your eyes. Oh, actually, that might be worse.
My mic sounds good. Might want to test the other one again. Keep talking. My boy. My boy.
And 15 orders of fries. Is that it here?
15 orders of fries. We'll go for 16. Yeah, oh, can't hear runner.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm the runner. He's the co-commentator.
I'm just a neighbor.
Like, he's really quiet anyway. Okay. Well, the problem is, the louder I make him, the more it's gonna come through, yeah? Maybe if I...
Yeah, I can move my mic closer to my mouth.
Yeah, how about now? Yeah, we'll just continue talking. We're trying to find a system that works. A working system.
I'll try not to breathe into it. Because it doesn't have a
is this better? Is this,
wind cover.
Vast improvement? Are we getting any echo on any of the ends?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. It is pretty echoey.
Well, there's not too much I can do about that.
At this point, I think I might just have to fly this one solo.
Okay.
Get y'all things in the back. So, yeah.
Sounds good.
We will remove this source. We'll pull this out and hand... Oh boy, there's that. And I have ruined everything by tangling it all up. Return to sender. Now let me just completely redo all my audio. My bad. See, we're going to disable this stereo mix.
It didn't work anyway.
It didn't know, yeah, no, it did not work anyway. And we will put the audio back in my ears. And we will close Seasons After Fall. And then we will open Seasons After Fall. Quickly, before we lose all the viewers. We never had any viewers.
But terrible truth.
Actually, we've had a reasonable amount of viewers, I would say.
It hurts. Doesn't it?
An error occurred while updating. See, I don't want to update it. I just want to play the game. and it's not running.
And what it is telling you is you gotta update it, my guy.
My boy.
Unless you turn off updates.
Okay, now I see focus, home interactive. Alright, so we're going to go all the way down to the bottom one, and again, we'll give it a try in 3, 2, 1, and go! And immediately we skip the first cutscene. So now we meet the fox. This fox is our main character for the game. He does not really have a name. And now we meet our glowing ball of energy, which is also the other main character for the game. We have two main functions as this little glowy ball of light. We can go dashing around things, and we can make noise with the little ping. That's really all we do. But if we make noise at these flowers, they close and go away. So you just kind of go around this little windy section. This part is really like pinball, and you'll move a lot faster if you manage not to hit any of those. But that's a bit more of a chore than it might seem. So we yell at another flower and just go up. Get stuck on a wall. And we just go up until it's time to bloop. Bloop.
Game over.
Yep, GG, it's over.
Reset.
Yep.
Oh, no,
It's $5. Nah, you cool. The first one of every swear word is free during the run. And now, the stellar voice acting. Like, I'm not even being sarcastic. The voice acting in this game is really good. Mainly because there's, like, only a couple characters.
Ah, here you are. You took a long time to wake up, little seed. If the Guardians were here, they'd give you serious reprimand. If you sleep too much, one day you'll lose yourself in your dreams and never wake up again. Yeah, that's exactly what the Guardians would say. But
What,
luckily
like
for you,
Dust and Elysian
I'm
Tale?
here to greet you today. And I'm much younger than them, so I won't lecture you. Hey, our second guest has arrived earlier than expected. Let's see who it is. Little Seed, in honor of this special day, may I introduce your present.
Say long-tailed fox.
Wild fox. Ugh, it's better than nothing, I suppose. I would have preferred a smarter and better-looking animal. A wolf, maybe.
Just roast the poor boy,
Still,
why don't you?
You know what? It doesn't matter. We'll make do with this one. Go up to him. Don't be afraid. Gently.
Yeah, gently, nah.
Hey, not too close.
Gently!
Let him come to you. That's it. Now entice him to the center of the sanctuary.
now you gotta yell at the boy.
Into the
Yeah,
center.
you just gotta yell nonstop.
Just a little further. This fox is really slow. Come on, perfect. Stay there, little seed. Leave the rest to me.
And now we are possessing wild
And
animals.
hey, presto. Now you have a body, you'll be able to visit the Guardians of the Seasons. I have no choice. I must stay here. So, where do I start? Oh, I know. If you follow this path to the east and travel beyond the tall grass, you'll come to the edge of the woods. This is the domain of the Guardian of Winter. It has something I need, and you alone can get it for me. You'll realize what it is when you see it. But I won't give the surprise away.
So, in the grand scheme of things, whether you're jumping nonstop or just kind of walking,
Off you go, little seed.
it doesn't really matter that much
Jump. Enjoy your new
in
home.
terms of speed, unless you're going
won't
up
ever
a
get lost.
pronounced hill,
I'll
in which
always
case
be
jumping's a
watching
lot
over you.
faster. So, these little red and blue flowers are the key to this category, and they can make or break your run if you forget where one is. There's 4 in each area that has them, so we've got 2, and we'll hit the 3rd on our way back from here, but the 4th is actually very hard to get to. You can't get to it until much later in the game. And it's actually up there, yeah. That's the one we need. We're not going to get it till later. Yep, that's why it's called Hundo with Flowers. Because they really actually don't factor into the percentage count of the game, but they're still a thing you should get. So, why not get them? So, of course, this game's entire gimmick is the seasons and how they change and stuff. Anything that kind of turns blue like that, you can bork at and make stuff happen. Or jump on. And yes, each of the seasons affects the map in some way, and you gradually gain the ability to control them. Yes, exactly. I actually was going to have like a seasons-themed like meme series, where it's Seasons After Fall, Oracle of Seasons, and another like season-themed game.
But it can't have been easy with such big paws. Don't say too much about them when you see the guy.
Now there's a
It might
turn
get
jump you
upset.
can make to skip that one little tree I just jumped on. You don't actually have to go up here. I'm losing time.
The Guardian loves sleeping amongst the totems. Follow them. They'll lead you to its lair.
Yep. On some real though, I'm probably gonna use like my whole 4 hours. So you see that I have to use this jellyfish to extend the range of my Bork. That's literally the only time that happens in this entire run. There's a rock. It will be important later. For now, it is decidedly unimportant. Now, a lot of these little flowers we're going to be hitting on our way out. But we will tap these real quick. Missed a jump just a little bit. But yes, down here lives the Guardian of Winter. He's very sleepy. And this cutscene is unskippable. He's sleepy. Bork. Nah, what? This is just... Why you wake me up for? Just take this ball and leave. I'm trying to sleep, man. Like, really, if I'm taking a nap and you roll up in my house, bork into me, I'm probably gonna act the same way. I'm just like, take this. Be gone.
Take the power of winter and be gone.
Yup. Whoa, that was a bit of a glitch.
I sense you're on the way back, little seed, with a fragment of winter. I think it's trying to communicate with you. It may react if you bark. Bark twice if it's a bit deaf.
Alright, now. These little sucky plants inhale snow in the wintertime, and they launch giant snowballs, which you can use to gain altitude. Now, unfortunately, I don't think there's any way to make that jump in winter, so you've got to turn it to summer and extend this thing.
You really amaze me. You're quicker than I thought. Just goes to show, you can't judge a book by its cover. The fragment's heading
think
towards
I
the
missed
sanctuary.
a,
Don't let it out of your sight.
Yeah, I won't have access to this one until I come back. I was thinking about that. You need fall to be able to get that high. However, we need some altitude, so we got to change back to winter. And make a jump over here, which I should have been setting up already, but I'm crusty and old, and I miss jumps. So, let's play percent confirmed. You want to try to avoid grabbing onto the ledge like that because you do this little scramble animation that takes time. I did catch those flowers on the way down, so they're solid. Solid.
We're gonna switch to comedy percent at some point.
Comedy percent?
Yeah.
I mean, it's already funny how bad I am. Like, alright, so now we've got 3 of the 4 sets of flowers here. Yeah, this is... The thing about this run is there are practically no glitches. There's one glitch that we're aware of that saves, maybe, if you do it perfectly every time, a minute over the entire 3.5 hours. However, that 3.5 hours was very poorly optimized, so we'll probably do a little better this time.
I have to excuse it. It's always very tired. And between you and me, a tad grouchy too. The Guardian is so bad-tempered that even the animals don't venture into this forest.
I should mess around with like a task of this game and see if there's a way to get out of the, You'll see the tendrils that pop up later.
The Guardians may appear wise, but basically, they're very old. So old that they tend to talk rubbish. But luckily, they're here to protect the fragments. They just have to learn how to let go of them.
They're very old.
Get serious airtime off of that thingy. These things right here. If we figured out a way past these, we would cut the time out of this run so much.
Look, little C. The
Hundo
fragment's
with
already
flowers
in
would
place.
probably go
It's
from
waiting
3
for
hours
you.
to like less than 1.
Move into the center. Go on. Don't be afraid.
Also notice pretty much all the... I think all the music in this game is a string quartet.
Okay. I'm going to have to separate you from the fox. The fragment may react violently during the merge process. I'll be as careful as I can, but it's still a tricky procedure. I think it would be best for the fox to get out of the way.
Hey, 13 minutes for this far is not bad at all.
Yeah, it's been so long since we've seen snow here. Now it's winter for good. Well, here's someone who sure hates ceremonies. You should possess the fox again before he escapes.
Now, is it me, or does this fox's tail seem too long for this fox?
Boy, it's a long-tailed fox.
Yeah, but still.
Tail's hella long.
I mean, I get that it's supposed to be hella long, but
Listen,
still, that's
little
hella
There
long.
are 4 seasons.
It's like his length.
4 guardians. If you merge with the other seasons, you can invoke them at any time.
Call it artistic license.
But to do that, we need the fragments.
Like, if Fox's tail was
The
that
second
long,
guardian lives in
his
a swamp
hitbox would
further
be
to the west.
huge, and he would actually be a balanced
I should warn
character.
you, this one doesn't like visitors. So keep nice and quiet. Yeah, it's that way. Straight ahead.
Yeah, but he would still have... Actually, no, he'd be even more OP because he would have extra long hurt boxes. I think I might have that the other way around. Alright, that's one.
This may surprise you, little seed, but I
So
envy
I should
you.
be able to get 3 here.
I too would like to run. Feel the wind on my face.
Because
and
there's
the
this
ice
big
under my
icy
paws.
lake, which is labeled
can't.
puddle.
Not until we found all the
It's
fragments.
a big puddle.
We must have them to perform the ritual.
Whee!
The ritual of the seasons. That's what the Guardians call it. I don't know what it entails exactly.
Notice these frozen
I've often
geysers.
heard the
They will be
Guardians talk
important
about it.
later.
The ritual of the seasons can change the course of a life. If that's true,
When they're
it means my life can be transformed. And yours
Yep,
too.
and refrozen.
I could leave the sanctuary at last, and you could... I don't know. All your dreams could come true. You must have some dreams.
I think I missed a flower. Actually, no, I didn't. It's actually frozen under there. I recall now. And you get the evil eye real quick. Take note, something violent just happened. I hope you're watching, because that's the only time. You actually can't die in this game. Actually, no, this is pretty violent. So these guys fill up with water, and then you explode them. That's actually kind of brutal, if I'm honest.
Nah, it's cool.
Beware, little seed. You're about to enter the territory of the Guardian of the Fall. It can be unpredictable. Watch out it doesn't harm you and your fox.
Now for that ice platform, do you have to jump in the middle of the platform instead of at the end?
You can jump pretty much wherever on it. It's just... this fox doesn't control as accurately as one might think he should. There's a bit of slip and slide. It takes a tiny bit to get used to. That's 3. And down we go. You can get
When you
all
hear
4 on the
whistling of
first
wind,
pass
the
here.
Guardian can't be far away. But be very careful.
Can't die in this game, but you have to be very careful.
Yeah, you might die, you know? You might die if you didn't know that you can't die. Alright, night fam. Suddenly, a burb. He was also very pissed that I woke it up. Here's one of the more annoying things in this game. You wake these boys up and you have to chase them into some water. Wait, why did I do that? Oh yeah, there's the glitch. That's why I did that. Force of habit. So So geysers shrink in the summer and grow in the spring primarily. So you scare this guy until he gets fat and happy. And then you wait for him to latch onto a thing. Then you explode him.
It's okay.
Oh,
The
actually, I
Guardian of
didn't
the
even
Fall
know
has
go
finally
there.
gone back to sleep. You're safe now. Follow the fragment it gave you. It will know the way to the lake.
And we fell. Yeah, that's the problem, is you need that to get a thing over there. Yep. Yep.
Not high enough.
We trash, boys. The problem is you actually gotta cancel fall to go back on this leaf. Slash feather. It's a bird leaf. Don't really think we need to, you know, just in case. Oh, so I killed both of them. Whoops.
Double kill.
Okay, yeah. That's the fourth one, yeah. And finally, one more sucky plant. We bounce over here. It launches a giant snowball, which we promptly land on. Or not. We could not. That's also an option, yeah.
I mean, I guess.
If you really want to.
It's just a let's play.
Yeah, basically. We don't even have a timer running, do we? Yeah, we're fine. There we go. That's a proper geyser glitch.
I'm impressed.
But you didn't
You're pretty
say
brainy for such a little seed. And you'll see, once you've absorbed this second fragment, you'll be even smarter.
So now, every time you're crossing water, you always want to be in winter, because it's a hell of a lot faster to walk across ice than it is to swim. By the way, those tree thingies are really good split spots.
You don't say.
Yeah, I say. And menacing tendrils.
Oh, blocking your way again. Those bastards.
How dare they?
Do you ever get a wall jump?
Nope, there is no wall jump in this game. The only bit of movement tech there is literally geyser glitch
Oh.
and precise jumping. Oh boy, unskippable cutscenes.
Time to extract your soul. Once again.
Essentially, that's basically what's going on. You gotta put some orange on it. Now the
Fall, the colors,
my eyeballs,
smells.
damn.
It is truly my favorite season.
I was saying things and now they've just gone away from my
You could
brain.
enjoy this moment if only your fox would
So
keep
what's
still.
your sum of best segments?
I don't think he likes us using him
Some
to
of
do
best
this.
segments for
But
me
he's
on
the only
this,
animal we have
probably
available.
like
We're
2:45,
only halfway
2:30.
there, so he'll have to put up with us for a
That's
while
pretty
longer.
good.
Maybe you should try to reassure him.
Problem is I don't run this often at all. The last thing I've run with any regularity is Rando, and I mean you can't really get Rando consistent because it's Rando.
But at least he likes you. That's something.
But you can
I promise you, little
get
seed.
good.
Yeah,
Now
you can
have
get good at
absorbed
Rando.
2 seasons. You can invoke them at any time.
I'm still not
Each
over that
season is
frickin'
unique
Plan
and
B
transforms
clip.
everything around it.
That was one of the
Don't
greatest
hesitate
puns
to
I've
use
ever
the
made.
power of the seasons
And the
anywhere,
fact that
and
it
as many
paid off
times as
was
you
the
want.
best point.
So, little seed, which region would you like to explore now?
But yeah, it's kind of unfair to
You're spoilt for
compete me
choice.
on a randomized game.
But may I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
You could use the power of the seasons to reach the entrance to this cave. But just a suggestion. You can go anywhere you want.
Unless you can actually like RNG manip it, and you can't.
Now, it's going to instruct me on how to use the power of the seasons. Me being a clever bastard who already knows is not going to do that until I have to. Me is.
You is.
Me is. My boy. Which will actually be quite soon, though, because there's some of that agua coming up, you know.
All that agua.
We don't even want to get caught in that for a
Well
second.
done, little seed. You have now mastered how to use the power of the seasons.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
What a stroke of luck. The
It
third
really-
guardian
it
is just
really
beyond
isn't.
this cave.
What a
So,
stroke
little
of
seed,
luck.
off you go. No time to waste.
Now, there's a couple ways of changing seasons with a Xbox controller. You can hold the bumper and press on the left stick, or you can use the right stick. I find the bumper method to be a lot more consistent. And down we go. There should be some flowers way over here. They don't spawn yet.
So is there a reason why you had to go all the way over there before dropping down here?
What do you mean all the way over there?
Well, you went down there.
No, that was just me misremembering shit.
Oh.
Because I'm dumb. Now, these guys are annoying too. Any little bug guys you gotta micromanage are the actual worst. But these guys just kind of go become mushrooms.
But they're multiplied.
Pretty much, yeah. So you can see a bug guy up there we gotta go utilize. But in order to get him, we gotta bork him from up here.
That's exploitation.
Now they're capable of exploding large quantities of ice. Whoop, please, okay. I said bork, my guy. Now
Are
you'll
you
see.
sure you're heading in the right direction?
Yes, I'm sure. I understand you don't want me going this way right now, but you see, there was something important I had to do. Now you notice in fall, all these geysers are falling down.
gap down below is much wider than it looks. I'm not sure if your fox can jump far enough to get across.
Now, this is where you want to not screw up. You need to put it into winter immediately, because if this boy decides to jump in, you are going to have to try to get him back, and that takes some time. You just gotta believe. That's also a pretty precise jump.
I've seen, you're not easily put off. You're right. If you can't solve a problem with brute core force, use your head instead. Fireflies. That means you're close to the exit. If they allow you to pass, of course.
That guy will become relevant shortly. But for right now, you'll see. It's an irritating puzzle. Mainly because it has a potential to glitch out and ruin your nice time. Wait for it. Okay. You gotta wait for them to actually click in before you go for the next one, lest you risk angering the game. And if you anger the game, it's just good times not had by any.
It's all over.
Now, your first visit to the Cascades are very incredibly uneventful. Well, I mean, other than you getting the fragment of spring, which there are some. Bloop. One.
This river was full of salmon back then. But they're extremely rare today, and I think I know who's responsible.
Now, I will say, I distrusted this character long before the game deigned to make her give me the heebie-jeebies. But, like, if you're still trusting this character by this point, you're a little naive. So you activate spring and things get all rainy. And when they get all rainy, you can bark at mushrooms and they take a piss. Truly a superpower. Oh. I could have glitched there and I didn't because my brain just completely left me for a second. This is the kind of quality you expect from a Strawberry stream, honestly. If you're expecting different, then you're watching the wrong marathon.
This is what we call a speed run.
Yeah, no. This is like watching Grandpa try to remember a speedrun he did a year ago, when he can't remember what he had for breakfast 3 days ago. Also notice we got to do the entire Firefly thing again, and we'll have to do this multiple more times, and it gets progressively more annoying each time. Wait for it. Okay. I tried to do it a little too fast there. I ran the risk of glitching the game. Also, if you get on the wrong side of these little mushroom dudes, they will just completely outrun you and go to the far opposite direction of where you want them to. And we're going to go ahead and make it winter just in case these guys decide to, you know, go for a swim. They die in the water, by the way, so... Now I get this nice little etching.
The third fragment. It was almost too easy. The Guardian of Spring can't have put up much resistance.
Too easy.
You should have seen it before. Always ready to play and frolic among the waterfalls. We used to get along really well. But it's grown listless over the years, like the other Guardians. Very sad, but that's how it is. As powerful as they are, the Guardians have their weaknesses too.
Failure all around, honestly.
So if you're fast enough with that glitch, can you actually knock us out in 5 points?
Yeah. That's what I was trying to avoid, but Slidey Fox gonna slide. This is the game's only double mushroom. Or is it? No, it's not. I misremembered again. I think this is it. I'm actually straight up senile. This is another good place to lose your guys in the water. And get them stuck against walls and that sort of thing. This is it, yeah. Hit him with that double. Also, there's some weird, gross, strange things going on in the background I don't think I'll like.
Hey, don't worry about it.
I just climb up. More like, nah. Can we not? Let's not. Not is a good answer.
Are you getting a bit tired, little seed?
Actually, yeah, I've been sitting in this
You're
chair for
kidding.
16 hours.
That was a joke.
How spoopy. The screen vibrates when this happens. Surely that can't be good.
More rocks. There's one of those games where you go in a straight line and then you gotta go backwards.
Now, it's one of those games where you go in a straight line, then you go in a straight line again, except about halfway through that line, you gotta go back
What a
and
shame.
do another straight
I
line.
expected more from the spring.
Alright.
Why does it always rain in spring? And why do we always complain when it rains?
Fun fact, that's a
Luckily, we
subtle
only have
reference to
find one
Blind
more
Melon.
fragment. A few drops of rain aren't going to stop us from finishing what we started.
Not familiar.
Now you can manipulate 3 seasons. You should have no problem.
You actually
finding the
probably
last
are, you
guardian.
just don't remember it, unless you somehow never turned on a radio in the 90s. Which is entirely possible.
I can't believe it. What's the matter with him now?
Or more
You
like,
think I'm frightening him?
I only listened to
Don't
blues.
worry, my noisy little fox. You'll soon be back where you came from.
In Chicago, there is a dedicated blues radio station.
That's actually dope. I wish we had bluegrass, but that's something entirely different. It was typically on the AM stations.
Jazz and blues.
There's nothing I
I
hate
was
more
saying,
than a country radio station.
The guardian of
'Cause they
Summer
never
is
play
hiding
good
at the top of the
country.
mountain.
They play, you
Take
know,
the path up through the pines and try not to break a
Rascal
leg.
Flats
I
and
mean,
things that
fall.
sound like Rascal Flats.
Be brave, little seed. You're nearly there.
True country.
Tucson's only real country.
Okay.
And now,
I may
someone who's
moan
never
about the
worked
rain,
in
but
their
as
life.
You will see, it's really handy when you want to grow a tree.
Alright, now the sucky plants in spring do something similar to what they do in winter. Except instead, they just puke a giant ball of rain. Which causes trees to grow instantly out of sheer uncomfortableness.
They get moist.
Yup, with a capital moist. Hashtag optimal jumps. This would probably kill me if you could die. But you can't!
Nope. If you can die, you need to implement a checkpoint system.
So now these seeds are so angry. You bark at them and then they try to just pinecone you to death.
But little do they know, you can't die.
Actual unkillable fox. Now notice until we get summer back, we can't actually leave. No, yeah, notice sometimes when you... You can't even jump out of water. Realistic physics, what is that? But Mario can jump out of water.
Just think, little seed. Just one more season to bring back to the sanctuary, and our lives will be changed forever.
Mario
We've been a
has like a
great team.
6-foot standing vertical. Oh wait, yeah. Oh wait, no, it's fall, yeah. There we go. Now the seed has gone where it belongs. Yeah. Yeah, it totally didn't hit that spot, like, at all. And now for my favorite and least favorite simultaneously section of the game.
The Guardian of Summer is hiding in this trunk somewhere. We often played together in the summer. But in the end, it was too easy. I always knew where to find him. We just have to be patient and be ready to disturb its offspring.
That's not something a hero would say.
Be ready to disturb its offspring. Well, you can see where this is going. Hope you like frequent repeats of the same cutscene. Wait, can I even... Yeah, no. That goes to that other place that we don't go to yet. We don't go to Ravenholm.
We don't go there.
I've got to find the freaking scroom. Notice giant rocks and symbols. This will be important later during the absolute worst part of the run.
Well, that's kind of strange. The symbols are on a different layer than the rocks, so they move at a different speed when the background is scrolling.
It's a side stroller. Stroller.
Did you disturb all the offspring yet?
Yeah. Nah, there's lots more offspring to disturb. This place also has a lot more exits than are initially visible. And I can't go down from here, can I? No, I cannot. Wait, is it the left? Am I stupid? I may be stupid. Yeah, no.
Ravenholden was nigh.
Who shouldn't come here? The pants were dead. What the hell have I done? Yeah, this is time loss right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are lost.
Like, I'm getting parts of the game mixed up in my head.
This is now a long play.
I should not have played this game. I should have done Star Fox 2, but I had to fill like 4 hours. And hey, we're filling them all right.
Oh, you disturbed it.
Yeah, it has successfully been disturbed. I keep mixing this up with the second part of your visit here, which is exponentially worse. Oh, no grab. And we fall. So remember that section earlier with the fireflies? Imagine trying to bring them where they need to be on those platforms. Nope, he's not out here. And if you mess up, you gotta start over.
Well, gee whiz, that sounds like fun.
Yep. Especially when you have to do it 8 times. Yep.
You know what'd be even better?
What?
If it was a complicated pattern and you weren't allowed to look at the reference while you were doing it.
Well, you see, the thing is, 3 of them are written down. There's more than 3.
Well, that's enough offspring to complete the circle.
Sure does look like it, Jam.
Oh,
Now it's glowing on the inside.
you mean like... Never mind. I was gonna make an obscure reference to Shel Silverstein's rap album.
He had a rap album?
Yep.
That actually sounds amazing. That sounds like actually one of the greatest things ever created.
The cover's pretty great. It's called Crouching on the Outside.
He came out with a rap album. When was this?
I don't know.
Is that guy even still alive?
Not.
How long has he been dead? Was rap even a thing at that point? Did Shel Silverstein invent rap?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
What about Keanu Reeves?
Whoa.
Al Gore?
No, Al Gore only invented the
Yeah. Intense head scratch action.
Fantastic! You have the last fragment. That means we can perform the ritual. Quickly, run! Run! I want to get started.
Shel Silverstein's rap album.
You know, little seed, you and I are very alike. Much more similar than you'd think. Not just anyone can take part in the ritual of the seasons.
Let's see.
Could have sworn there were flowers over here. There's not.
So it's not listed as hip hop. It's listed as spoken folk music,
That's probably accurate, yes.
also pop rock.
Oh, of course. That's where they were.
Whenever you get a moment, I can show you the cover.
Oh, I'll have a quality size moment here shortly.
I can't wait any longer. Hurry back.
Now, the good thing is, coming into the later portion of this game, when we start revisiting locations, they'll have a flower count. And that'll let you know how many you're missing. Alright, go ahead. Yeah, that looks like him.
It's so good.
Everything is ready for the ritual. All we need now is you, little seed.
By the way, I know you can't hear it right now, but this music is extra spooky.
Extra.
I'll be back in a minute.
But what's going on? I can't separate you. This fox has spent far too much time with you. Well, that's too bad. If he doesn't want to go, that's his problem. We have no time to waste. It should work provided all the fragments are together. So, do you feel different? Has anything changed? I don't understand. Why am I still stuck in here? Maybe I made a mistake somewhere. It's because of the fox, I'm sure. Or maybe it's you. Yeah, I should have guessed. You're in cahoots with the Guardians, aren't you? One day they want to abandon me, but when I decide to leave, they don't like it. Never mind. I'll try to perform another ritual again soon, and this time I'll make sure I'm in better company. Well, little seed, or whoever you are, go now. You were good for nothing except wasting my time.
Well, we can move again. Yeah,
Spirit box.
and nothing bad happened at all. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine!
Say strawberry.
Lick dis if you cry evertum.
I thought you said you couldn't die in this game.
More than once.
I feel like I've been asleep forever. But what's that smell?
Smells like shit.
Who let an animal into our forest?
Smells like top tier trash.
I remember a fox.
Melee players.
What's a fox doing here?
It's not Final Destination.
Dangerous for a creature like that to enter the forest.
There's no items.
And he'll struggle to find something to eat.
Barely any stage. It's not even dynamic.
Also, you've gone from barking to dinging again.
Hey, you. The one running and jumping around the place. Yes, you. Who are you? A seed? You? Don't make me laugh. What gave you that idea? You may look like one, but you aren't a fox either. Wait a moment. I do know a seed, yes, but I don't sense her presence. There's something strange happening to this forest. Why have the other guardians fallen asleep? You seem to know more than me, Fox. If you're as cunning as you look, could you please help me understand what's going on?
She evil. Shavel.
Maybe you've already walked past one of these huge stones scattered throughout the forest.
I told you it was going to be
If
important.
you want to help me, go to the foot of one of them.
To unlock the rocks.
I'll then explain how you can
It's
make
time to
yourself
unlock the
useful.
locks, man. Will I be paid? I mean, I'm already dead, like... Or the fox is dead. I'm just the... This is what happens when you shine too many times into a dare and a fair, and you just break, and now you're stuck shining forever. You will never Toya again.
Shine get.
I've still got that one I have to get on the way back, which is pretty much right there where you need to be going anyway, so it's pretty easy to not miss. Now I find it's easiest with this particular section just to go all the way to the end and then work your way to the right.
What happened here? Who did this? The stones
Who do
of
you
the
think?
winds
There's
are
2
being
characters in this
enchanted.
game, dude.
We have to break the spells that are holding the winds captive. I'd like to do it myself, but I'm still too weak.
Nerd.
This stone contains the coldest and densest of the 4 winds, the blizzard.
The
The
densest of
creatures
the
have
4
wound
winds. The
themselves
blizzard.
around the stone,
They don't know how to
and it
balance.
can't breathe. Fox, I beg you, find a way of releasing the stone.
I'll work on that quite shortly. But first, pretty sure this is the muskeroom that I require. You're gonna chase this bad boy all the way down here. And continue chasing him down, but not this way. We want it this way, yes. Yes, this is the direction which we need to be moving. Because we gotta go bork at some rocks. Borking at rocks is a important mechanic. Should be included in all video games. Because if we're not teaching our dogs and other canine pets to bork at rocks, then what are we doing?
What are we? They're not barking at rocks, they're barking at their own tails and just wasting everybody's time.
Exactly. You might as well get something productive done. Bark at some rocks. So now we have the ability to jump into lasers and fast travel using them. You also have the ability to freeze waterfalls and turn them into waterfall trees. And then we unlock the most important ability of them all.
Backtracking?
The ability to take a nap.
Oh.
Taking a nap is by far the most important ability anyone could ever have.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I would do without that ability.
Are you sure there's nothing you want to say to me?
No, why? Now what have I done?
How do you explain a deer lost in the middle of the well? And tell me how a salmon climbed a pine tree all by itself. And what is that jellyfish doing in the water?
The evolution of the species, perhaps?
Yes, it's that, of course.
Oh, never mind. I was just having a bit of fun, that's all.
No fun allowed.
How many times do I have to tell you? We don't mistreat the animals. We don't do horrible things to them.
Apparently that lesson was not well taught.
But it's so boring just having to wait around in this forest.
No, we can't just wait. We have to look, listen, and learn.
Learn?
I know.
Done with
I
that?
know.
Nah. We ain't learning
it's
nothing.
hard. I'm sorry.
You should have learned this run already.
Yeah, I should have.
It's not a poverty
I did a
from you.
year ago, and I've not done it since.
I just want you to understand the importance of a life. We don't possess an animal unless it's strictly necessary. If it's in danger, or if the sanctuary needs it, for example. But while I wait for you to understand, I'll try and stop the animals from coming to our forest.
So these little nap sequences are one of the two main differences in 100% with Flowers. And they tack on a bunch of time with all these unskippable cutscenes. But you also get these dope shapes. Incredibly well animated. Totally not done in Microsoft PowerPoint 2003.
I want to see the Microsoft PowerPoint version of this game, where all the art is replaced with clip art.
That would actually be quite entertaining. Wait. Before we do any of that, guess what we gotta do?
What we gonna do?
We're gonna bark at some rocks.
Oh, that's a jellyfish. That's
Yeah.
not a rock at all.
But it was hiding in the rock. And now, because we never changed it for winter, we're gonna go and jump on the snowy thing again.
Yeah, well, a disaster would be updated.
Then we would have to do it again. See, now that we've gotten the jellyfish inside, we can pretty much just do this in whatever season we want. And we missed. We're trash. Trash confirmed.
Trash after fall.
And we can also raise this one. Bark at some more rocks. Bitch, get back here. That activates a,
More lasers.
which is important, you know, if you lose your jellyfish. I said fall, not winter. I lied, there's another double.
That's another double.
It's just small. They've got to reach their end destination before they decide that they are down to okay, I remember what is needed to be done. First, we need this guy to stop running away. That's actually a little more challenging than one might expect. Another. It's the only double in the game except for these other four. It's the only double in this cave right now, more like. Alright, now we just kind of follow the pattern here. Hit those flowers. I am quite clearly pressing this to the left, and it's going to the right. Don't trust the C-stick, it ain't loyal.
Is the power coming back on? You did it.
The wind may start blowing again. It will guide you to the seed. Let yourself be carried away, Fox.
Not just a boulder.
It's a rock. Oh boy! My man, you might want to take a seat. It's a long run. Skirt.
You're almost done. Right? You're
What's
only,
happening? Who's there?
an hour and a quarter into
How
a
did you get in here?
3.5-hour run.
Treasure!
So
Look what you've done! You've broken one of my treasures! You can't come in here! Get out!
you can't come in here.
What happened, Fox? Have you found the seed? I can't find her anywhere, but I'm starting to sense her presence. I think I even heard her voice. She must be hidden here, in the very heart of the sanctuary. 3 other stones of the winds have been enchanted. I desperately need your help, Fox. While you're
Fox,
setting
get
the
this guy
stones
off
free,
me.
I'll concentrate and try to locate the seed.
What button is fly up?
What button is Toya?
Yeah. Oh, you're missing a flower.
Yeah, it's towards the bottom right. It's General Pepper. No, it's actually his cousin who went to med school, Dr. Pepper. Fortunately, they don't make you go through this enormous travesty that much. However, they show you a cutscene that takes literally just as long.
Hey, check out this laser. could have shown you the fast version, like when you're traveling. But instead, they wanted to make sure you knew exactly where it was going.
I don't know why I feel like I need this guy, because I'm pretty sure I don't. But you know what? We're working with it, alright?
Hey, sometimes you gotta go fast.
Nah, he's just gonna explode. Okay, yeah. Alright. So what happens is there's one hidden underneath a large mushroom suck. Because we've only ever had it in like spring mode, so we've not done it in summer mode yet. I'm sad. Yep. Tylenol extra strength suck.
Extra suck.
Oh boy, remember these guys?
Alright.
Guess what we get to do again?
Gonna make something. Oh, the daring strat.
Yeah. No glitches, please. I made an arrow pointing to the right. Guess where that means I'm going? Clearly. Now, the ultra irritating bit about the next part in the Cascades is in order to get the dream, we basically have to finish Cascade, go all the way back, do the dream, go all the way back, and then finish Cascade. Because the dream is like up and to the left. You'll notice a lot of these.
Let's get instant replay.
now it's time for another nap. Because, you know, I didn't just take one 30 minutes ago. I need more. More naps absolutely are required.
Hey, are you listening to me?
No, I'm not.
If you sleep too much, one day you'll lose yourself in your dreams and never wake up again.
Boy, do you know what I do for work? I'm asleep however much I
You
want.
look troubled. Is something worrying you?
Yeah, just the crushing weight of
It's
existentialism.
just that I saw a spirit wandering around the sanctuary.
Yeah, so? Are you afraid of spirits now?
Yeah, one time I got super
No,
drunk
it's
and I
not
can't
that,
handle
but
them.
what if one of them turned into a seed?
What?
Should I let it take my place? Should I go back under the stone?
I think you're thinking too much.
Oh, don't make fun of me. Just explain.
Excuse me, but I've already explained several times over. Have you forgotten? Only one seed can exist at a time. And once the seed has been chosen, there's no going back.
Are you really, really, really sure?
Yes, because I'm telling you.
Well, you're just saying that to reassure me. Are my questions annoying you a bit?
Don't worry, that's what I'm here for. If you don't trust yourself, how can you trust others?
Trust nobody, not even yourself.
Promise me you'll try.
Especially not yours. Don't trust yourself.
Okay, I promise.
We got another shape.
Another shape that looks like the last one.
Yeah, but this is a different instance of the last one.
Oh, but it had a different sliding animation.
Yeah, that was Microsoft PowerPoint 07. We're really leveling up on the animations right now.
That was like 3 slides. Crazy.
I could probably do better in this if I ran it on keyboard. Or if I knew what the hell I was doing at any given time.
I think it's that second one, boss.
Yeet! Yeet!
So, how does that work?
I have no idea. It's a giant spout of water and we're incorporeal now, so we just ignore all rules ever.
You just take the spout of water
You make you make some DNA.
and move it somewhere else.
This is actually one of the more intuitive
This
puzzles.
stone contains the softest and wettest of the 4 winds, the Zephyr. You see that stone, Fox? I can hardly make out its shape, but part of its reflection is still visible in the water. There must be a way of breaking the illusion.
Flowers! Did I just miss? It's K though. some rocks. Successfully drained the shrooms. Now we're gonna rock.
I remember the seed the last time I saw her. I remember her heart overshadowed by fear and doubt.
It's 12:30.
Be
Why
very
are we
careful,
still awake?
Fox.
17 hours into the stream. Alright. I forget if I go left or right here. I'm gonna say right because left appears to be a sheer cliff.
It was you who destroyed one of my treasures. I saw you. Why did you do it?
Because you a thought.
I'm warning you. I'm keeping a close watch on the 3 others. Don't you dare go near them.
You still a thought, though.
That's a funny way of thanking me. If I hadn't confused you with a seed, you'd never have explored the outside world. It's thanks to me you can use the power of the seasons.
You got the power of the seasons. You can be like seed leaders.
Bitch Priss.
I don't know how or why you assume this, guys, but it's pathetic. You should never have trusted this fox. Sooner or later, he would have betrayed and abandoned you.
Sound like somebody got issues. Now this is actually a place where the game can crash, so it is advised to use extreme caution. Although I don't know what causes the crash, so kinda hard to be cautious, if I'm honest.
You'd better leave before I regain my powers.
Skirt,
You saw what I did to the forest, so what do you think I could do to you?
skirt,
Go now. I won't tell you again.
skirt. And
One more step, and you'll regret it.
And
Don't say I didn't warn you.
and
Stay away.
skirt.
No! I told you not to touch that.
No, don't touch that.
It's mine.
Seed, is it really you I can hear? Why are you hiding?
What? You traitor. Why did you awaken the Guardians without my permission?
Answer me, Seed.
I'm not talking to you anymore. Just go back and snore in your cave. Just leave me alone.
What's the matter with her? She doesn't sound like her normal self. Her voice is strange. You must return to where she's hiding.
Suddenly, meteors and rocks.
Rocks.
You know what we like to do with rocks? Rocks!
Well, rock.
You bark at them, dude.
I guess that's fine.
I don't know how you did it, Fox, but you've managed to reveal the entrance to our sacred altars.
Guess what else there's four
Guardians
of?
of the seasons draw their power from these altars. The appearance of the altars can mean one thing only. The sanctuary is preparing a new ritual of the seasons.
Four more arbitrary tasks.
But I only got through 2 of the arbitrary
How?
tasks.
A ritual of the seasons while I slumber? With no
Unskippable
seed or
cutscene.
guardians? That's impossible. But I think I'm beginning to understand. Listen, Fox, I can't explain everything now. You've seen what happened to our forest. We desperately need your help.
Welcome to Cutscene Paradise.
Population, bored people.
Population U.
I got another sword. All right.
Where the hell are you going?
To the island, of course.
Oh,
Guess what's there? Another thing.
a rock? Oh, ho, 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 you ain't got any.
There's some. Clearly. What the hell? Glitches.
Try switching the seasons.
Oh, fall. When it's fall, you can bork at this thing and it makes wind.
Alright.
But
Remember, kids, always fear the unknown.
unless it's the Reaper, you know him. You don't gotta fear him.
Yeah.
I
You'll
mean,
be like him one day.
seasons don't fear the Reaper, nor do the wind, nor the sun, or the rain.
You speak true.
Alright, so we've already got, what, 3 of the flowers? Yeah? Thanks to Chip from Space for the presumably unwitting auto host. Instead of just teleporting me, no, it's got to create a teleportation thingy with a cutscene. And then it's not over here. Is the even better portion.
He just wants to come in first place in the marathon speedrun tournament.
And then so I fucked up.
Not again.
Gotta get up there. Meaning we going back in the other way. I fell down when I shouldn't have fallen down.
Up to 6 hours.
Up to. Meaning potentially 0.
Well, you know, there are just some people that hang out on his stream. All the time.
Lots of times.
Oh, we got it! The absolute madman.
This is the best part. Guess what we're doing?
Watching another cutscene.
We're barking at some more rocks.
And then we get to watch a cutscene.
Yeah, then we get to watch a cutscene of me getting on the teleportation beam. It's like over here, right? Sure looks like it. Sure looks like it, Paul. I only care about one thing. And that's the goods, you feel me? It's the goods. Flowers.
What kind of flowers you mean?
Yeah, you know. Flowers. And blam. Bark it rocks!
Bucket rocks. Watch a long cutscene. It's longer than it needs to be.
Truth.
Unskippable. Collect another floating rock.
Which goes all the way over there.
Well, you have to watch it. Otherwise, how are you gonna know?
Clearly. Then I've gone this way. Activated another blowy thing,
Yay.
which lets me access the ever important suck button.
General Grievous said
Yep, I never changed the game again.
in the 2001 movie Star Wars: A Phantom Menace.
Fortunately, I didn't miss anything in that long-ass cutscene. I've forgotten to update the runs like 6 times now. Maybe you ever considered I'm just trash? That might be the viable option. No, it should have been all 4.
Nah, you're good.
Except when I'm going the wrong way.
No problem.
Can't go up there. I'm lost. Oh, this section really blows.
All by myself. Can you not cut through those fog walls until you clear them out?
That's... Yep.
Why?
'Cause you might get lost in the fog, you know?
Are they too spooky?
Clearly. Turn. Land on the button. Turn back. He launches. It lands. I jump again. I continue left. Until I finally reach the altar. Then I bork at it a whole lot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It declares a third one. And it launches a laser.
I'm telling you, man.
Ancient aliens.
4 altars, 4 guardians.
I shot a laser at a rock. Now this one doesn't
The
teleport you
sanctuary
out
is
automatically.
calling us.
Oh no.
I'm still too weak to perform
You didn't
this
shoot a
task
laser at a
alone.
rock. You barked at a rock, and then that rock.
Shot a laser at another rock. Now I'm gonna do something that might cost me a little bit of time here. Go figure, right? But I'm gonna go double check ancestors. Because just something in my gut is telling me, hey boss, you forgot something. So I can either really quick confirm that I did not miss any flowers, or I can really quick confirm that I did in fact miss a flower and I should probably go get it. Because I'm not sure whether I got 3 or 4. And I need to know. The people need to know. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. 4. We're good. 4. We're good. Also, if you pause and you go to extra, it'll show you there's 14 remaining in the game. So we got all of them from Cascade. We should have all of them from... Okay, so the places we're missing stuff from is going to be... Underground, we've not been there yet. That's 4. So 10 left. There's 2 remaining in Puddle. So there's 8 left. Summit, there's 4. 4 left. So... Shouldn't be missing any from Cascade. And I shouldn't be missing any from Pit now. So that means there's 2 left in, Okay, there's probably like 2 left in Ranges and 2 left in... What's it called? Place with the tree and the cicadas. I was just called a cicada because, you know, or cicada. Or however you care to pronounce those bugs that make the noise.
We always called them cicadas.
I always called them grasshoppers because we don't have cicadas where I'm from.
They're real loud.
Yeah, why would you engineer a bug so loud?
I don't know.
Now, here's the best part. Now, you know why video games are called video games? Because they have video, right? Meaning, the root is vid from Latin, meaning see.
Right.
So you know what my favorite part about a video game is? When I can't fucking see because there's a dark room. Guess where we're going next?
Oh. So we're going to the bright room, right?
Oh yeah, it's bright. It's so bright you're going to be blinded and not be able to see anything. Did you happen to catch how many flowers we had when we came in? We'll just double check on the way out then. Wait, this is the exit, isn't it? Yeah, that's the exit. Boop, 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 boop. What happens if we bork at this? It's a backtracking laser.
Yay.
Just in case I need to backtrack. Nyom. Fortunately for all of us involved here, this next place does not count as its own area, so it does not have its own flowers. It does, however, get really dark. Now, when you bork at the lights, they turn on.
But do they turn on forever?
Oh yeah, they just don't turn on very much. A lot of times you're still left wondering, why the hell can't I see anything? And you'll never guess what we have to get 4 of.
Can I get a light?
Nope. You cannot. Trust me, that would make this area too easy. Alright, so now you can see that there is in fact a shroomy boy. We get to chase back over in this direction. Before we do that, it might be fortuitous to see if we can go up into the left anymore.
And the word is no.
I will say it's a little easier to see in here with the winter on than probably any other.
if you were doing a test of this area, you probably wouldn't even turn on any of the lights.
If I was even doing a proper speed run of this area, I wouldn't turn on the lights.
And then the rock flies through the darkness into
It clearly knows where it's going.
the darkness.
Because over here is the big rock.
And
And
the answer is darkness. It's the answer to everything in Kingdom Hearts.
alright, there's the exit. Which, unfortunately, borking at this rock does not turn on a light.
Man, if only there was some way to know where the other aliens' towers
Oh, look, it's up there. Well, actually, we should probably bork at this guy.
Nice. The classic mid-air bork.
Yep.
A staple of canine culture.
Truly.
And of course, a mark of distinction for those able to perform it.
Wait, what? Oh, there it is.
It was
It's me, Austin! It was me all along, Austin! You all bought it! Even my immediate family bought it!
We're shooting lasers at rocks,
Yep.
and rocks are shooting lasers at other rocks.
And now, he's got an eel and some color.
Do you actually know what a seed is, Fox? A seed
Yeah, but that's
is
not
an extremely rare
appropriate for
thing
stream.
in the life of a forest. It's a kind of miracle that we, the guardians of the seasons, must handle with care. Once her education is complete, the seed's destiny is to leave the sanctuary and find a place to germinate. provided she's ready.
If I was good, that would have mattered.
Just think of all the seconds you would have saved after PB if that worked.
I mean, we're still, honestly, compared to the PB, not on bad pace. But, you know, here's where the problem's gonna be. It's gonna be in the damn cicada puzzle, like, guaranteed. That body's still laying there, just in case you thought it wasn't. No, it's still there. He's still dead.
The dead body's the final boss. Why didn't I think of it before?
Yeah, 2 of the 4 in Puddle. We won't get the other 2 until we're on our way back from this next particular stint. Fortunately, this section has by far the easiest altar. Got 3 of the 4. And I'm not certain which one I miss. I think it was probably one of the low-lying ones, though. So I'm like 90% sure you can get done with Quagmire your first run through. Was it down here? It was.
Such intuition.
Well, if I really had good intuition, I would have found it the first damn time. But anyways, what we gotta do now is we gotta go all the way just about to where the Guardian of Fall is. AKA
This stone contains the noisiest and most violent of the 4 winds, the Mistral. Only the top of the stone is visible. The rest is buried underground. It's not in its normal state. Go and investigate, Fox, and find out what's holding the stone.
I'm gonna say demons. Also, let me Bork. And now the lakes are magical. Skirt. And just in case you didn't pick up on that, what they do now, we even demonstrated for you. It's magic. Now this guy's kind of thick.
He's got that magic tooth.
Yeah, no, we go on kind of a long escort mission with him. for a very important cause. A nap.
But why don't the other Guardians speak?
Now that's a good question. Maybe they have nothing to say. Or maybe they talked too much in their previous life.
Their previous
Maybe
life?
we couldn't hire
What does
enough
that
voice
mean?
actors.
You know, if you'd been born several years earlier, you'd only have had the Guardian of the Fall and me to raise you.
And the Guardian of Spring and of Summer, where were they?
To put it simply, they didn't exist. Well, they existed, but not in their present form.
Sheesh, I don't understand.
Do you believe we've always had 4 seasons?
Of course, everyone knows that.
So, why were you born? No, the world isn't fixed. It's constantly evolving. As it gives birth to seeds, so it gives birth to guardians. And the seasons are born with them.
And we have acquired a shape. And it's gonna go in the shape hole. And it's gonna glow a color.
Nice.
Now, with that out of the way, we have the goal of finding 4 flowers down here.
I don't know where they are.
There's one. We also have the goal of rescuing a rock. Which, I mean, the rock is in pretty dire need of rescue. Rock skew, if you
As
will.
rocks do.
Pretty sure, yep. You just... no, this guy's thirsty. He needs water first. Alright, so upon placing him on this thingy, we have blown a giant hole in it. Then there's our second flower. And our second place that we need to blow holes in things. But first and foremost, we should probably... Oh, this will help. We have started the band. We've also borked at a rock. So now we've magicked up this lake. Well, gee, I wonder what we do with it now.
Nothing?
Oh no, no, back, no, you go this way, yes. Yes, this is the way. We've already come from that way, but we can't block the wind. We need the wind to do wind things. Ah, no. This is the struggle. Once he's fat, he's slow. Oh! Just about fell. You get the most height off that little turning jump. And we've barked at another rock.
Progression.
207. Yeah, we're still on track for a potential sub 3, but do be like that sometimes. You ain't teleporting nowhere this time. Alright, I have successfully blown the stone. Well, somewhat successfully anyways. Looks like it still might need some help, like there's something else blocking the airflow. Following the air all the way down here. I don't know, I might have already solved it. I might maybe just need to go up top. So we're just going to try that out. The rough thing about this game is the just lack of a mini-map. I get that they didn't want to ruin the aesthetic. I understand that. But damn, this game needs a mini-map.
What are you talking about? You're doing fine.
Yeah,
With your mini-map that you drew. Or someone else drew.
yeah, someone else drew and then I marked it up. But it's all the way over there. And even that doesn't tell me my current position. It's like it's not even a mini-map, that's a map.
Make a map.
It's a proper map. But if you don't perfectly have the overworld memorized, like if you've not played this game in a while, you have no way whatsoever of telling where you are in relation to things. And that's just the struggle of Seasons when you play it. Like, did I just miss the damn thing? Where is it? Because I've got all the flowers down here. I should give pretty much Okay. Okay. What did I just accomplish that I hadn't previously accomplished? Please explain. Because I really don't know. Maybe I go left, maybe I go right. Now we bark at some rocks. As if we're not tired of that
Remember
already.
what the seed said when she scolded you for waking me up? It's obvious now. Only the seed could have sent us to sleep.
Well, duh. Yes, you just
Why
now
did
figured
she
that out.
do that?
Why'd she do that?
Cause you're dumb as bricks, my guy. You might be in charge of winter, but you're like not in charge
You
of common
again.
sense.
'Cause she don't
I can
like
hear
you
everything
much
you're
more.
saying, you know. You and that stupid bear.
Why are you so
You want to
salty?
subject me to your silly ritual. Never!
No.
You don't scare me. You can tell that to the Guardians. No, I won't let you. You can't tell me what to do and what to become. You can't.
Bork, bork, bork.
Do you realize what the Guardians will do to you when you're no longer useful to them? They'll forget you and make you promises they'll never keep. Those liars.
Wait.
They want you to think they're wise, but they're crazy. They say they're your friends, but want one thing only, for you to disappear. They'll do the same to you as they wanted to do to me.
Is this where I go? Why do I feel like this is not where I go? Well, it's pretty clearly where I go. Maybe it's left now. I don't. Okay. Congrats. Yeah, you accidentally made a bridge. I did not want to inform you of this, but you're helping me out here. Not hindering me in the slightest.
Divine powers to stop.
By creating a bridge.
You listening?
It's the perfect crime.
It's not too late to do the right thing.
I am doing the right thing. I'm wrecking you. Get wrecked.
You actually know better than them.
Well, actually I am, because I have common sense and they don't.
Listen to me, Seed. You misunderstand our intentions.
I just want you to leave us alone. Me and my treasures.
Open your eyes, Seed. These aren't treasures you see around you. These are your fears.
Why are they corporeal? Why are you
Okay,
scared of...
I've heard
If
that
you're
1,000
scared of
times
glowing
before.
balls of light,
Save your
this is
lectures for
not your
someone else.
game.
Dude, fuck. You gotta watch out.
Oh! Suddenly... Slurp. Alright, if math serves me right...
She won't listen to me. I'm sorry to ask you
Nine.
to do this, Fox. But you must persuade the
4.
Seed to return to the
4,
sanctuary.
2 is 6.
If you can dispel her last
Minus
fear,
3, that's 3 quick maths.
maybe she'll come to her senses.
And I'm probably missing like... Yeah, I got 2 in the treetop. And I got 1 in ranges, I want to say. Or I'm just missing 3 in treetop. That's also a plausibility. Because these next ones are admittedly pretty simplistic. Whee!
The sanctuary is where the Guardians assemble to perform the ritual of the seasons. A seed's education is then complete, and she must continue her evolution alone. Our seed didn't understand. She was frightened. Maybe she thought she was going to disappear, that we would abandon her. But we only wanted to enable her to grow.
Yo, dude, was that a rock you barked at just now?
Yeah, barking at rocks, dude. It's like the hottest new thing in this game. Barking at rocks.
Dang, dude. I gotta try that sometime.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. You bark at the rocks and stuff happens. Like there's jellyfish and there's lasers. It's good stuff. Skirt. Nope. No. Self-defeating.
That's not the strats.
Nope. That's just the trash. Dude, I'm about to sleep so hard. Like,
Yeah?
for like 4 hours. Probably less.
Nice.
And then I'm awake back up.
Are you gonna leave me all alone out here?
Now I'm gonna be sleeping right there. Alright, let's
I guess that's fine.
just poke my head over here and be like, oh, yeah, that's 4.
Uh-huh.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Uh-huh.
Minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths. Now, if I'm lucky,
Yeah.
which I'm generally not, ranges will be complete. But I'm thinking I'm missing one. Nope, ranges is complete. Unlucky.
I feel like that shouldn't be luck.
Yeah, but you're also got to consider I'm trash.
The trash.
And this, like, we ain't even at the time loss yet. The time loss is coming up.
Alright.
We got that good quality time loss coming up. Matter of fact, I'm going to lose some time right now, too. Just as a little preview of how much time we're about to lose. Here's some time loss.
You said we wasn't there yet.
Oh, no, we about to be there. We about to lose all the time. Right now, this is just a little time. This is just minuscule time. This is frames compared to hours, my boy, in terms of time loss. You think you know time loss? I am time loss. I'm going to bark at a freaking rock.
That doesn't sound like time lost to me.
Sound like barking at rocks, dude. Yo, hey, esto es time loss. I don't even know if that's the right conjugation. I don't even speak Spanish no more.
Que tiempo hace?
Hace nieve, I think. I don't fucking remember. Get the snag, bigot.
What'd you say to me?
I said it's snow, bitch. Oh boy. Alright. Let's put this joint in summer.
What is going on?
Alright. Orange, whites, and yellows. Oh, yeah.
This is some bullshit.
This stone contains the driest and hottest of the four winds, the Sirocco. 4 symbols have been engraved around it. Whoever carved them wanted to weaken the power of the stone. I've seen these symbols somewhere before. I can hear the cicadas scratching on a branch lower down.
You see,
Find
the
them and
problem
watch them
is...
closely. They know how to reproduce these marks.
The problem is it doesn't matter whether or not you know the symbols. Because the symbols are not the only important part. There's also the color.
You got a color?
Yep. Now, this first one's pretty free. Actually, it's ball to weep. Nope. Weep. You can see how this is pure joy. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if you can hit a sick, like, one cycle on this, it's great. But it's not an easy one cycle. I drew Sneck.
Now they're all colored in.
Yeah, only 3 more times. What the fuck is wrong with us?
It's 1:30 in the morning.
That explains just a little bit.
For 18 hours.
How can someone enjoy Trashathoning for 18 hours? Alright, we got that one, we got that one, and we got that one. So we're gonna do the cicada shaped one next. Because we remember that one's orange, white, and I want to say pink in the middle, yeah? I mean, it just told you on that big ass cicada in there. He showed you the way, like Peter Frampton, you know.
I'm not the runner.
I want you to show me the way every day. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, man. That ain't fun.
I mean, it'll remind you to shape, but you better learn them colors. Yeah, this is the dangerous part. Was it pink? Or was it yellow? shit!
Now you fucked up for sure.
Can I undo it? Yes, okay. Oh, pattern! You know what that means? That shit was yellow.
Wow, it sure would suck to play this game color-wise.
Well, there's shapes too.
You're right.
We got them shapes. I think so, because there's a cutscene. You know, if you see a cutscene, you probably got something right.
What if we made a game where you only get a cutscene if you did it wrong?
I think those exist, and they usually have hentai.
Fair point.
You right. Is somebody running the tally of like how many times we would have been kicked out of GDQ by now? Orange, 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 white, white.
Yeah. I don't know.
What up, Chip? It's my boy. It's Chip from SPAC right there.
No way!
No, undo. Control Z. Delete, delete, delete. Man, they ain't been using him at all ever since Jeff got injured. But they're making a big appearance at Starcade in Greensboro, you know, when I'm not there.
Well, you can't win them all.
Actually, I can't win any of them. Because every time I'm trying to fill out leave paperwork, they're like, yo, you gotta talk to so-and-so. Where they at? Deployed? Well, who's the alternate? They're on a, they're out. They'll be back next week. Okay. Is there anybody else who works in this office that can, you know, do this job? That was wrong. That's supposed to be orange. Well, yeah, but they're at lunch, and then they're gonna go to a appointment, and basically we just don't want you to ever leave. You can never leave, Randy. By God, that's the little finger of America. Yo, on some real stuff though, Kevin Owen got sent the hell home. Him and Sami Zayn. They apparently went off script and did some stuff they weren't supposed to, and didn't do some stuff they were supposed to. And Vince McMahon told them to go the hell home from the European tour, so we'll see where that goes.
Yeah, I guess.
I would have thought there would have been a thingy out here. But you know, I guess I just might have been trash. Oh, hey, flowers. Hey, accidental flowers. Accidental. Yeah. And the last one is up towards the, more like the tippity-toppity. Yes.
We got any more constellations?
They're actually right up there, yeah. Yeah, we gotta hit one more, but it's in a different area.
Are the colors
No, they're the same every time.
Oh.
Yeah, the problem with this last one is you have to, like I said, it has this entire own area, and you gotta get there.
You gotta get there, my dude.
This is the incorrect direction.
I thought you said that shit was up.
Yeah, it's like even higher than we are now, like, or even higher than we were.
High Enough by Jay McCree.
Clearly.
Have you seen that one? No, the Overwatch version.
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Oh yeah, I did.
I think the best one I've seen it in was Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Although a special shout out goes to this one where this dude drops a euro in the gutter.
Just €1.
Yeah, just €1, but it was like his only euro.
Oh.
I think I know.
Whoop. Nice. Ori and the blind jump, man.
Yeah, dude. Alright, we go to extra. 6, okay. Wait, 6?
That means there's 4 here, 1 back there, and
And I
one
fucked up somewhere.
somewhere else.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh man, we're about to take this run to 4 hours.
You damn right. 1. Oh, is this place not activated yet?
Activate!
Alright, where could I have missed flowers at? So we checked ancestors. It wasn't there.
Wasn't there.
Foliage is missing 1.
You got all the puddles.
Yep. I should probably look at my notes when I'm just aimlessly wandering. Should come. Okay. So we just got to do that little sideways snack. Or more like the Vertus snack. There's supposed to be a thing here. But I'm thinking, I think there's a thing I'm supposed to do. there's an action perhaps involving a canine noise and some objects that may be of igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary variety. If you are you picking up what I'm putting down here?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, you.
absolutely. I didn't hear a word you just said.
Gotta go bark at some fucking rocks, boy.
Barking at some. Are you fucking serious? You know what happened last time.
Yep, right here. Yep, and then it's gonna go skirt. Pop, 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 cop, cop. Skibbity, pop, pop. Yeah, Sub 3 is dead, y'all. I would say Sub 3 died long ago, but nah, Sub 3 just died right now.
Bigfoot is real, y'all.
Bigfoot is real, y'all. Get me on this platform so I can get on this platform. Skibbity pop pop. And a poop 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 boom. This man had the strangest method of beatboxing I've ever heard in my life. It was like half beatboxing and half scat. It's scat boxing. That sounds like a delightful activity, if I'm being honest. And by that, I mean that actually sounds gross as hell. Alright, we got... Damn. Alright, so yeah, this is the easiest one to draw. You know why? Because you don't draw it.
You don't draw it. That should draw itself.
Except you actually do draw it. We just gotta remember. And also check and make sure like there's nothing else in. Orange, white, pink, white, white. So I gotta go left now. But what if, instead of starting from the top, except Houston, we got a problem.
Where the cicadas at?
Where are my bugs? Yo, dog. Can I enlist y'all's services one more time?
No, you just get the first one.
Yeah, just the one.
I hope you weren't expecting anything, because you only get the one. What form cycle?
So orange is the head, pink is the middle, white is down here.
That's a white.
Wait, what the I might have fucked up, boys.
You're back.
okay, no, we got this. It's all good. By it's all good, I mean absolutely none of it's good. We have made a shape. I think this is actually meant to be a bird.
You mean like the four guardian beasts?
Yup. Except that's the shittiest drawn bear I believe I've ever seen.
Yup.
Where am I missing flower from? Pit, probably. That's my
The
guess.
seed isn't so bad, you know, Fox. She just doesn't understand the ritual of the seasons.
Well, let's go kill her!
Years have overwhelmed her, and she's built a prison around herself. I beg you, do anything to get her out and bring her back to us.
Including kill her!
Yeah. All right.
Well, I have 17 viewers. It's 2 a.m. What are you guys doing?
Listen, just leave me alone, please. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to return to the sanctuary. The ritual of the seasons isn't what you imagine. I'm sure the Guardians want to forget me. They wanted to abandon me. I'm really sorry, you know, about your fox and for all the mistakes I made. I didn't know what I was doing. And he suffered because of it. The Guardians don't understand me, but you're different. Here, take the last of my treasures. I only hope you know what you're doing.
Actually, I kinda don't.
Oops.
The seed, that's her, all right. Thank you, Fox. Thanks a million.
Thanks a million.
The entrance to the last altar is
You're a
open.
real stand-up guy, you know that?
Once the four guardians are assembled, nothing can stop us from performing the true ritual of the seasons. It's the first time the seed has refused to take part in the ritual. I don't think it's a good idea to force her like that. I get the feeling I've still got a lot to learn. If you think we're acting in her interest, you know what you have to do. Finish what we began.
Can I press A yet?
Go in search of the last altars.
It's not Pit. You know what? I should probably check Cascade. I'm fairly sure I got all of Island. Yep. I think I'll chalk this up on the disaster board. This entire run has been shit. But I did pick the right place. I did pick the right place.
And now you're here. All that's left is to find it. Query's flowers.
There's meant to be some under here. I need to drain something. Yeah, this looks like a good spot. Suck.
That mushroom makes me uncomfortable.
Wait, was that right? I mean, I feel like it should have been right, but I don't know. Wait, it's on the ground somewhere. Okay, okay. Alright, that only cost us 10 minutes. But the other thing is, though, we should be able to take this as the route back.
Jump into the stone if you want to return to the sanctuary.
But not without a cutscene, nope.
No, of course not.
Fast travel. Except it's not. Here's the crazy shit. I could literally, like, if the rest of this marathon wasn't going on, as soon as I finished the run, I could do another run and probably save an hour. That's how bad this run is. Like, people would be like, oh, man, that run was terrible. I lost like 5 minutes. Like, have you ever lost an hour? I do it every time I wake up in the morning. Just like, yeah. Yep. Nintendo got me fucked up on which button's the A button. Well, not the A button per se. What I really mean is the yes button.
The yes button.
Because it's A on the Xbox 360 controller, but it's also the bottom button. It's X on the PlayStation controller if you're not a weeb.
If you're in Japan, it's a
Did you... Unless you're a weeb.
Oh, I thought you said... Okay. I thought you said something else.
Nah, I said unless you're a weeb.
It's 2 a.m.
2 a.m. waking up in the morning.
I hope not.
I had to do that the other day.
Yeah, I know.
I wanted to die every single second of that day.
Yup.
Even though I got to sleep plenty on the plane. But, like
you do.
but still. There's just something about, like... And I'll tell you what it is, because it's really quite simple. Yo, dog, I heard you like air conditioning. But we're not giving you air conditioning. Instead, we're about to refrigerate you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta turn it to spring, my dude.
Oh, I can't read. And you put the spring in it and you bork at it. Oh, man, we graduated from barking at rocks. Now we're barking at trees.
Oh, man.
You know who the final boss is?
Is it a tree?
It's the mailman! The ultimate thing to bark at.
Shit, dude.
That's crazy.
You're crazy. You almost be crazy.
Alright, I need to be carried away to my nap. Hit it harder.
Don't be gentle.
That's right. Fly again. Fly again. Do it now. Do you not live here? Oh. Plant's gotta get the suck. hope people have enjoyed watching this, because this is actually one of the worst speedruns I've ever done in my entire life. I've done some pretty bad speedruns. That's kind of my thing.
Oh, you just missed it.
Actually, no, I missed that by a mile and a half. And some more flowers. Nap time.
And you're finally in Napland. But the question is, did you get all the flowers?
No, there's 2 more.
Oh no, stop. I'm not talking to you anymore.
What do you mean, not talking to me? Are you sulking? That makes a change. You, who spends your time laughing and singing.
Well, I
He's
don't
not
want
with
to
me
laugh
in
anymore,
Discord.
and
He's
I
in
don't
my
want to sing anymore, so
place. Like,
I am
Okay,
literally
I'm
standing
listening.
next to this dude,
What's upsetting
this
you?
dude.
and my mouth is not directly
sick
next
of always
to his
being left
microphone,
out.
so I'm
You never tell me
naturally going
anything.
to be a little bit quieter.
It would be kind of
Left
strange
out?
if he was closer.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Why don't you invite me to attend the council?
Yeah, they got
If the
official
Council of the
season
Guardians
meetings.
is called the Council of the Guardians. It's for a good reason.
Can I not intern? Like, really?
You think I'm too young and wouldn't be able to understand.
Well, it's not as simple as that.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
That's too bad. If you won't tell me anything, I'll come and spy on you.
That's not how espionage works.
I'm gonna spy on you.
Nani?
Oh man.
We've got all the drims. So we've done 100% now as soon as we finish the game. But we also got to get all them flowers. And the most important part. Did you hear there's a new Phoenix Wright coming out?
Phoenix, right? Not
Yep.
surprised.
Allegedly coming to the West as well. It's a heavy allegedly, but you know,
Yeah.
it really do be like that sometimes.
Well, you know how Capcom be.
Yep, I know how shit they be. А. Только один. И считаю, что не знаю, где он.
Блядь.
Это вот здесь. А вот и все.
You did it. You got all the flowers.
Конечно, так сделал. И
And you
также...
didn't find out after the run was over that you didn't get all the flowers.
Я также забыл английский язык. А вот.
Incredible. Excellent work. It's been a pleasure.
Hooray, now I just gotta finish the game.
Truly.
Just gotta finish the game. I think my record for this, if you could call it that, is just over like 3 hours. My record is similarly trash to this run.
Is that why you put in a 4-hour estimate?
Well, I put in a 3.5 hour estimate and a 4 hour time block, but as you can see now, we got the OG Guardians. There was originally going to be a deer, and, nope.
Nope.
No deers allowed.
Deer system broke.
Deer machine, like, they didn't even bother scattering these ones out. They're like, okay, there's just 2.
Yeah. I guess you've
It's my favorite thing in the world, other than, you know, dank-ass memes.
You've got quite a sense of humor.
I know I got quite a sense of humor. You know how you get to 304 followers? You exploit small RTS communities.
Yeah.
And then none of them watch you when you're not doing anything with an RTS.
Damn straight. Clearly, the only correct answer is pretend to be good at something.
The only answer is yelling into a microphone about tooth and tail for approximately 6 hours every other Sunday. And then people try to tell you you're doing it wrong. Then I'm like, look, if I'm doing it wrong, I don't want to be right. I don't want to have rules and shit.
The four guardians have gathered in the sanctuary.
I'm really glad
Everything
to
is
see,
ready
like,
for the ritual.
other people
Come and join us, Fox.
doing
You
the
must see this
tournaments
with your
now.
own eyes.
Because, like, it used to be just me and, like, COC. Now it's me, COC, the TNT TV boys are doing stuff, and then there's some other people I've never even seen before doing some weird things. So I'm like, you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy the community's getting to where it, like, kind of can do things. I mean, it's still an indie game, so it still died immediately. But, like, there's enough of a, like, barely alive community that we can, you know, we can go from here. We got the tactiques. We got the strategies, and I'm still going the wrong place, but at least that guy's making circles with diamonds. You know what else makes circles with diamonds? A jeweler. And they charge bajillions for them.
The AHA cover / Minecraft parody, Mine Diamonds?
Yes, precisely. But you know, the thing is, you never have to spend money on a wedding ring if you're a lonely single piece of shit. Yeah!
Yeah! Oh, wait.
Yeah!
Thank you again for everything you've done.
Thank you for everything. Now enjoy this cutscene. I'm thinking
Crane?
probably 3:15. This could have been a 2:15, dead ass.
Cicada?
All right, place bets on what happens at the
ritual
end when you get
commence.
100%.
Let's see.
Oh god, we're making pentagrams. And septagrams and quadragrams, aka squares. Oh shit, it's cold. Yeah, you're about right. That's roughly what that looks like. And I really don't think I'm gonna be able to get to sleep until I'm gonna guesstimate like probably the
What would
Super
have
Mario
happened to the
Galaxy.
cycle of the seasons if not for you, Fox? Don't worry. The seed hasn't disappeared. In this world, nothing ever starts, and nothing ever ends.
Especially not this
If you
run.
know where to look, if you know how to listen, you'll always be able to hear her voice.
By selecting new game.
Can we do something for you in return?
Yeah, make me top tier in Melee, please.
I understand,
It is done.
but it's impossible. As much as we would wish to reward you, dear
Like
Fox,
the same game over
we
and over
cannot
again?
break what has
For
already been broken.
17 years?
Don't cry for your fox. We'll make sure we honor him.
We'll give him a medal.
But hey, at least other people will think you're the coolest guy ever. Even though you play nothing else.
Yeah. Lol JK, they're not gonna think you're cool. Alright, time is coming up, but first we got some orange shit.
Oh, you know I love that orange. Get some... Can I get a revival? Oh. Trying to be all Okami right now.
We making flurs. They big flurs.
Dude, the jour. Gotta dance around the big fox. Mash that button.
I was mashing the wrong button. 30952.
Just think about the things you can do when you're a huge fox.
You can be top tier in all the games. Anyways, that's Seasons After Fall. You've just seen literally all of it, so no need to play it now unless you want free-ass world records. Fiend.
Free ain't free.
Alright, so we just going... Yep, okay, yes. Please do not applaud that shit run. Alright, Hundo.
Best game to study too. That's the truth.
With the flowers. Alright, let's, you know, I'm curious, because I've forgotten my time, as it has been so long. Let me just... We got 30952. Season... Season After Fall. 302. That shit run was 7 minutes off record. I could have record fucking tomorrow. Easy. Like, I mean, I already got record, but I could have it again. I could probably take back the any percent from Trojan Dude as well with a little bit of practice. That's going to be a much tighter run. But sub 2 is definitely possible. Because we didn't have to grind at all to get to where we were. And as always, a good quality crash right at the very end. So that is it for Seasons After Fall. Up next at approximately 3 o'clock in the AM, we're going to have Shrek Extra Large.
But no levels.
No levels early by Silo Simon, who I believe is already ready. I would love to play some like Shrek music right now, but I'm not trying to get that DMCA. You've unlocked every single achievement, including a bird. A bird is... This is the dumbest achievement of all time. So what you got to do is you go back to the section that's called Ancestors, right? And you remember all them little tree canopy places that are yellow?
Oh, yeah.
You jump around them until you find literally just this one. It's in the same spot every time, but if you weren't using a guide, you would have no idea. So you'd find this one fucking place, and you stand still for a solid minute straight, and a bird shows up and you win. You get the achievement.
Nice achievement.
Nice meme. Alright, so He's down to go early if you guys want. 2 ninjas, 1 cup, no practice percent. Nah, what's that, what was that one game you had? The fucking hipster samurai looking shit. That one you did for the 12-hour challenge, it was terrible. That's the one I want.
Elmo's Number Journey.
Elmo's number. Shin Samurai Jazz. That'd probably take like 50 minutes because you have no idea anymore. Well, we'll see. We're going to have hella time. But right now, since Silo Simon says that Silo Simon is ready, I trust what Simon says. See what I did there?
I'm kind of curious now. Does Jazzpunk have a speed run?
Shin Samurai Jazz. Dude, Shin Samurai Jazz is...
Probably does.
Everything's got a speed run, my dude. Real life has a speed run.
Shit.
It's called Die Early.
Die early %. But some people believe the game never ends.
Nah, if you're trying to play Hundo, right? If you're trying to do real life Hundo, you have to do everything in real life. You have to get first place at real life. Basically, the best strategy is just to keep resetting endlessly until you're born as Vladimir Putin, and then you win. It's pretty simple. You just kind of fast track through the KGB, and then, you know. Alright, I need the, oh, wait, no, he made his own, yeah. Alright. I think it's in my downloads, probably. Shrek it, yep. Now, this one was submitted by the runner himself with a little input from me, and it's pure magic. Can't we just settle this over a paint? The only thing I told him to add was the actual name of the marathon, Trashathon 2017, and I had him put Steve from Smash Mouth in the bottom right.
And you got the Crocs too.
The Shrek Crocs. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this ready for Silo.